Catcher, I was good because I had a good arm.
Oh yeah,
and
but you were a southpaw for pitching,
right? And I was catching. I was good because I was quick to like. It wasn't a long distance for me to stand up. You know what I mean? So to throw the ball, it wasn't that hard. I'm not like you don't see like a 6'5" guy behind the plate because they're too lengthy, right? They're like lummets up there.
Yeah, you're right. And their knees would be
their knees, right? It's a little hard on their knees.
Hard on.
I just had a hard time playing catcher sometimes because they never had a back catcher. You know how those back catcher mitts where they're real padded?
Yeah.
I always had to use my regular baseball glove because I was fucking left-handed, right?
Yeah.
So by the end of the game, your fucking palm, she was fucking sore.
I believe it.
Oh, fuck, it was sore.
I never played baseball. I didn't even make my grade 8 team.
Really?
Nope, because I sucked at it.
I always thought it was great because the guy that we always played baseball with, like the best hockey player, he always he was a good baseball player too, but he was real fast and agile, but his dad was the coach and he put him on first base. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
From center field.
So we played I remember this was in like grade 8. We had a baseball team in school and we all went to play on the team. We all made the team and he goes to fucking go, I'm going to be first baseman. And the teacher, the one teacher was the coach, not his dad. And he's like, you are the last person that's going to be first base.
Yeah.
Like, the guy that you think should be like, first of all, the guy that thought he was backstop was then the first baseman because he was fucking tall. Like this buddy's dad did not. He just let like certain guys that were great at hockey got to pick their spot on the fucking baseball field. It's like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, that happens.
Like, so then the teacher put him out in fucking outfield where he should have been. And then he played great.
Yeah.
When you're
I'm a perfect first baseman because
you would be perfect. You got a long reach
and I cannot throw,
but you got a good stretch.
I can catch.
Probably. Yes,
I can catch, but I can't throw. Well, who am I throwing to at first base? No one. Just catching.
Like someone.
You don't even have to run.
Like me, they always wanted to put me on third base because I had a good arm, but I was more like a shortstop. Like I'm shorter. I was fast. I could play between two positions. They always threw me in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Like I went from, if I wasn't pitching, I played third base or catch.
Remember John Allrood for the Blue Jays?
What, the guy he wore a helmet?
He wore a helmet all the time because if he got hit in the head, he was going to die. And
is that why? I never knew why.
I think that's why. He's had some sort of head injury where he couldn't risk getting hit by a baseball at all times. Yeah, because
that fucking thing just placed on the top of his head was going to save him. Like, fuck, there was nothing holding that thing on.
But anyways, he's still alive, I think.
Really?
Is he still alive?
I don't know.
He made it through his career. I don't remember John Allrood killed by baseball.
I remember John Allrood. I remember Roberto Alomar.
Yeah, it was the same sort of thing, but he was a first baseman, John Allrood.
Yeah.
So they're throwing a ball at a guy if he gets hit in the head with a ball.
I know, eh? Like, what an oxymoron.
They're constantly throwing it at the guy.
At 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And then I remember who was there? They had Joe Carter, and then they had fucking White in center field. Devon White? No.
There was Devon White, I think.
Was there?
Remember Lloyd Mosby, though?
Yes.
He played center field. But I don't know Lloyd Mosby.
And then
they had, like, what's the name of that guy on third base? He had like a chaw in his mouth and he had like a blonde mullet.
Yeah.
Like that guy.
Oh, Pat Borders was the fucking... Pat Borders. He was the catcher.
No, Pat Borders. And who's the third baseman? You know what I'm talking about? The guy would like...
Let me see if I can find it here real quick.
And then he...
93.
Go 92.
Oh.
92 third baseman, because that's the guy, I think.
Okay.
Because Sprague came in after.
Yeah.
This is the blonde guy that I'm talking about. This is like
92 Blue Jays.
Good thing we haven't started the show yet.
Yeah. 92. We got more. Tom Henke? No. Devon White. See, I was right.
No, but you're in pitchers again.
No, I know. I got to go to the roster. Oh, roster. Here we go. Baseball Almanac. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Goddamn third base. I know. Goddamn.
Okay, I'm going to tell you that.
When his name comes up.
Roberto Alomar, Alfredo Griffin, Kelly Gruber.
That's the guy. Kelly Gruber. We finally got to the Grubes.
Yeah, he is. What a name, eh?
Kelly Gruber, man. That's a great baseball name. Can I have a beer, Beaver?
Yeah.
Kelly Gruber. Here's to Kelly Gruber.
Good name, eh? Pat Borders. Like, what a fucking
Pat Borders, yeah, solid name.
He always had the big chew in, eh?
Yep. Joe Carter and me had the same ass. Pincushion ass, eh? Anyways, here's Kelly Gruber. We're going to recommend... No.
Kelly Gruber.
Let's get this episode started. We're going to do this episode for Kelly Gruber today.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is this one?
What is it?
458.
Holy shit, we've been doing this a while, eh?
Rappers, we've been doing it almost a decade, Beaver, and we're not going to stop now.
No.
And we're going to... Time to get back going at this thing.
We're going to go until the apocalypse.
Okay, that's a deal. Let's crank this motherfucker out and let's start this show. But there's only one way to do it, and that's... Oh, wait, what do I got to do here? Oh, it's a little thing we call the theme song.
The theme song. Song I haven't heard in a while. Ladies and gentlemen, your host of the show and two-time President Club Award winner, the man of the show, the man you love always, Mr. Pete Van Dyke.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And welcome to the Dutch Hall. Let's get rid of this logo. We don't need this anymore. Oh, Peter. There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Dutch Hall. I'm your host, Pete Van Dyke. We're here back in the Dutch Hall for episode 458. The person that just introduced me there, that is my good friend and yours, Derek the Beaver Van Hooten, everybody. Yeah. Come on, do it one more time. Thank you, crowd.
Yeah. Sounding good as always.
And
Pete, I'm not going to lie. I fucking look up at myself here on the screen, and I like the way I look since I shaved today.
Oh yeah,
I got rid of the fuzz.
Yeah, I did notice, but I didn't know how recent it was.
Today.
Oh yeah, so it feels different for you.
Feels different, a little bit different. I do it in stages. You know, you go long, you go short, you go halfway between. You know,
mix it up for the lady.
Mix it up. Yeah,
that's what I like to do. Same thing. My wife. I did it. All the variations I tried: mustache, goatee, beard. All those things. She didn't like all of them.
Well, my wife doesn't like down to the brim, but I don't go down to the brim, but she does. She wants it a little longer than this. So she likes a week old one.
She doesn't like you go smooth shave it. She doesn't like smooth
and it's not smooth right now, but she calls it, this is the smooth era.
Yeah. But she doesn't like, she likes you to have something.
Mm-hmm.
Like my wife likes me with a smooth face. But I just go with... I
haven't smooth shaven in probably 20 years.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Oh, wow.
No, that's probably a little far-fetched. I'd say 15.
Wow, that's still...
Like when I first started shaving, I was clean cutting it. But not anymore. Now it's just my beard trimmer is actually a head trimmer.
Yeah.
That I just don't put the extension on.
Oh, right. Then you never have to worry about like
scruff.
Yeah.
And hurting.
And like those like those little
hairs.
bubbles and stuff.
Yeah. I hate it.
Yeah.
Because it bothers me.
I can cold shave now with like a dull razor.
Yeah.
And it has no problem.
No.
Yeah, because my skin is old and leathery, and it has no effect.
It's got some girth to it.
Yeah, it's seen a few things, you know.
Yeah.
So it doesn't like get all excited just because you just shaved the hair off of it with like a dull, crusty knife. I've honestly used the same razor for 6-7 months.
Shit. Oh yeah, she could tell some stories.
I'll tell you, the last time I used it, It hurt like hell.
She's got a chip on her.
It was just ripping them out, Beef. I don't even know what that, but I'm so cheap, man. Those razors are expensive.
They are. Well, I see. That's why I just go to Crappy Tire and spend $30 on a hair trimmer, and that'll last me. Like, they give you a little block of oil to fucking just even oil the gears.
Yeah, I got one of those things too.
And I just go until the thing stops running. I've only used 2 in 10 years.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like I'm on my second one still from 10 years.
I'll tell you, I had this shave my balls product that I tried to get to advertise for the show.
Yeah,
and it was I didn't want to promote it because it cut my balls.
Oh, because you said we never ever heard about that. The experience of you trying it.
I tried it. It cut my balls, and so I didn't.
The cream did. Huh? It was a cream, or was it a?
No, it's a razor. It's an electric razor, and I put it on. I shaved my balls with it, and it was like it ripped it. It ripped at my.
Well, see, they
didn't like it, but I use it all the time to trim my eyebrows and my sideburns and stuff like that.
Yeah, it probably works good for that.
Works awesome, but you got to put the cover on it. If you're going to go down to the wood, I don't trust it.
A little dicey.
Where you got when you got the cover on it, it works great.
It's got no deadliness to it if it's got the cover on it.
Yeah, it won't draw blood if you got the cover on it.
Yeah, see, I'm hearing a lot of, they're really talking up this manscaping stuff that are the one they trim your nuts with.
Oh, I want to tell you, I
want to test one of them bad boys out.
I would like to, only if they sponsor my show. But we do have a sponsor for the show.
Oh, we do?
Yes, I'm actually real excited about this one.
I'm hearing for this for the first time.
We are if you like smoking weed, which I do, and you like getting it cheap, you should go to Bloom Supply.
Oh shit,
Bloom Supply, and use the offer code Dutch Hall when you make your first purchase. I'll tell you, this company, I've been buying my weed from them.
Where are they located?
British Columbia.
Oh, right on.
And
BC weed.
Yeah, you get all your weed within 3 days.
That's fast.
Canada Post comes right to your door, and you get like I think I bought an ounce for $65.
Oh shit.
And the weed's been good, and you get they always like throw in a deal. So it's like, hey, you bought this ounce for $65. Would you also like 3.5 ounces for $10?
Whoa!
Of this thing just to try.
Just to try.
Yeah, and then I think, and then you get if you use if your first order is over $100, you get 40% off. You use the promo code Dutch Hall. So
they're ready to just give you all kinds of fucking free loot.
I'll tell you, man, they're so far I've been really pleased with them. So go to Bloom Supply, check them out online, and then order your weed and use promo code Dutch Hall.
They probably got all kinds of other stuff too, eh? Not just weed, like little tricks.
Oh yeah, they got mushrooms.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't even know if I can advertise this because I already tried to put an ad on Facebook.
It's legal.
I tried to put an ad on Facebook and Instagram about this, and I got banned. And now you
got put in jail.
Yeah, I can't even make money off of them anymore. They said because I put this on there, but I'm like, I think this is legal, and I don't know. I'm buying it. I see the ads on YouTube all the time. I don't see why I can't promote it. So use promo code Dutch Hall. I tell you, you get 40%. It's a good deal.
Get some nice flower, nice bud.
Yeah, and it's cheap. It's like because everything's expensive right now. If you can save a few bucks, get it delivered right to your door discreetly. It doesn't even,
They send in a nice little black package.
Yeah, you get it in a Canada Post package, but it's like says something else on it. It doesn't say like even Bloom Supply. It says something different. So if you didn't want it to be advertised, it's very discreet.
Oh, right on.
And packaging, you can't smell nothing like that.
No, it's good packaging.
You can get like edibles and anything you can get like at a weed shop, you can get there.
Oh, right on.
And it comes right to your door. Bloom Supply, check it out. Promo code Dutch Hall. That's it again. And we'd be remiss if we didn't thank our great sponsor, Clean Flow. Clean Flow. Lube up your life with Clean Flow, the greatest sponsor ever. That's Clean Flow, KLEENFLO.com.
Can't live without lubing your wrench up.
That's right. Right in her pussy. So
what do we got here today, Pete? What do we got? What are you feeling today?
Okay, this week's wheel is famous huge cocks.
Okay.
In that game, I will name two people, and you have to guess which one has the notorious huge cock.
Okay.
UFOs. When do you care? That's just a question.
Yeah.
Objectify women, which is when we objectify women.
Yeah.
Objectify men.
Another
which
staple.
is where we uncomfortably objectify men. Fact or fiction.
That's broad. Yeah.
I will tell you something. You tell me if it's true or not. A favorite moment of the last 10 years, because we're nearing the end of our 10th season, 10 years of podcasting, so we'll have to talk about it. And last, Christmas Live or Die, which we discuss famous Christmas traditions.
Okay.
And we try to decide if we keep them
or make them die.
Yes. Want to give it a spin?
Yeah, let's give her a spin.
And everything falls off, then we have to do it.
No, objectify men.
Okay. We have to listen to the wheel, Beaver.
Yeah.
So, in this case, I want you to look at the screen in front of you. And I hope I do this right. Objectify men. Let's see. Okay, so we oftentimes on this show, we like to objectify women, but every once in a while, to make it fair for the ladies, we are going to objectify some men. So here we got The Rock.
Got The Rock.
He's the sexiest man alive. We got Idris Elba.
Yeah, he's an actor.
Yeah, he's an actor. And we got Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Which is like the Apollo Creed's kid, right?
Yeah. So these are all like, I'm guessing the last 3 years, I'm guessing, or randomly the sexiest people in the world.
I took 3 black guys that had sexiest man.
Oh,
there.
Okay.
And here we have a bang, marry, kill situation, Beaver.
Oh.
You have to think which of these 3 giant black men are you going to allow? Are you going to allow to marry you?
Okay.
Where you're going to live a happily married life with? Which one of these 3 giant black men are you going to fuck? And which one are you going to murder?
I'd say marry to The Rock because I heard he's billionaire status now. Because who cares if you're miserable? As long as you got some coin, we can make it. We can make somehow.
I'm listening. I'm on the same page with you.
We can put some smiles somewhere.
Okay.
Kill. I'm not gonna lie. What's the guy's name on the left?
Idris Elba.
Yeah, he's really good. He's really good in movies.
Yeah.
So I would say kill Michael B. Jordan.
Me and you are on the exact same page. This is exactly what I do.
Yeah.
Because I'm with you. I think I could make a real
Michael
nice
B. Jordan's a one-nighter. Get him in and out.
No, I'm going to murder Michael B. Jordan. I'm going to murder him in front.
Sorry, yes, murder. Yes.
Idris Elba is one.
Is the in and out.
Yeah. I'm just going to have a night of romance with Idris.
And he looks like he'd cook a good dinner.
Who?
Idris.
Oh, yeah. He used to be a doorman at the Comedy Cellar.
Really?
In New York, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I think so, yeah.
But
which means he sold drugs.
Yeah. And he made money under the table every night of his life.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael B. Jordan, he's just disposable. You'd kill him.
Yeah, so that's easy, man.
That's easy. We didn't even objectify.
There wasn't even an argument. We were on the exact same page.
We said facts.
I think we both make an excellent husband for The Rock.
Right.
Right into women now.
Right into objectify women.
Okay, well, this one.
Go.
This is going to be a callback.
Light a cigarette for this one.
This is going to be a callback for the last one. We're going to go with child stars here, Beaver. Let's go. Oh, well, that's not it. Let's go. Dakota Fanning.
Okay.
Right? You see her there? There's a little girl. This is what she looks like as a grown-up woman.
Yeah.
We have who's that girl? I think this is from
she's off of
Winnie Cooper.
Yeah, she's off of a TV show
from the Wonder Years.
Yeah, that's what it is. Wonder Years.
Look at her. I always think she was pretty hot when she was a kid, and now look at her as an adult. She's smoking hot.
She's
still.
10. She's smoke.
Yeah, she's
all
super
smoke.
Hot.
She is.
And then who else we got here?
Pretty.
Selena Gomez.
I think there's a lot of hype there that I'm not for it.
This is going to be pretty easy, Beaver.
Yeah.
We're on the same page again here. And then Zendaya.
I like her.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I just think, and I think one and done with her. One nighter with her.
Oh yeah. So what is
Is it the Mary Bang Kill thing again?
Kinda, but we have an extra.
Right. So then the extra.
Okay. So Selena
is the side chick. You want to throw a side chick in there?
Side chick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Bang, marry, kill, side chick.
Oh, I might have created a new genre.
That's what we should do.
Yeah, I like this.
Ooh.
So Mary, I'm doing the one on the left because I want to see her.
Winnie Cooper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Winnie Cooper, and I think she's like a mathematician or something too, and she's like
even better.
Genius. Yeah. So I'm marrying her too.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
So it's Bang. And side chick is like not just Bang. Side chick is a torrid affair.
Right. I'd go.
You're prepared to ruin your relationship to destroy your marriage with Winnie Cooper.
I would do that with Zendaya. All day long.
Yeah, okay. I would say that's. I mean, you were like really thinking exactly the same way.
And then bang and kill. I would kill Selena Gomez, and then I would bang the other broad just cause.
I would. I'm going to switch it up just to be different. As I think I'm going to murder Dakota Fanning just because I have the least amount of like guilt about murdering.
True.
Because I watched all those like Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah.
With my children growing up, so I think I would have really guilty conscience about murdering her.
But I really agree with that, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I just said kill. I said kill Selena Gomez because nobody would.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm I
watched her in the new show with Martin Short, and like I don't think needs to be in it. I think we could do that whole show without her. You know?
And I honestly don't think like Selena Gomez. I don't know how is she like one of the most popular people in the world. What has she done?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not
other than almost marry Justin Bieber.
Is that her?
That's the highlight of her career.
I didn't even know she was going out with Bieber.
And before Haley.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know these
That was
things.
the Beat's first celebrity relationship, I think. Oh, favorite moment in the last 10 years.
That's going to fall off, too. What'd you say about that?
She was with Selena Gomez was with Bieber. Like that was his first celebrity relationship, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, this is going back, man. I can't even remember that.
When he was still flipping skateboards.
I really want to play one of the other games that we're not getting to. We're pretty much going all around this board.
Well, but we're getting some solid action here.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Favorite moment in the last 10 years, buddy. There's been so many.
We've been doing this podcast for nearly 10 years. On the December 19th is actually the 10-year anniversary.
Really?
Yeah. And
I want to hear your favorite moment first.
I'm going to say like one that
you can say top 3. It doesn't have to be the favorite.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
because there's been so many good ones. One of your top 3s.
Well, definitely one that comes to mind right away has got to be the time where we had in this guy who was like trying to break the world record for breaking tapes, like VHS tapes. And he was going to actually go on Jimmy Fallon.
Really?
That's what he was.
So how was he breaking them?
He put on gloves, like work gloves, and then he would like have to break them with his hand. So it was Steve the Reluctant German who brought this guy in. And we had in Manny Fajo.
That is one hell of a way to be popular. Which
is super fan. And this guy comes in, and my brother's there. And we're like, this guy, my brother's a real man. This guy works in like Toronto at the newspaper or something. You know, like he had weak hands. He had to wear gloves to wreck this thing. My brother's got hands made of stone, right?
Literally.
Like so we say, I bet you my brother can beat you, right? So we get a stack of tapes.
This guy was going to break a world record, and you're ready to ruin his career in 10 minutes.
And so we said, I bet you my brother can beat you. Like, he actually told my brother the technique right before we challenged him of how he looked for the weak spot in the tape to break it and stuff.
Yeah, there's a hollow spot in the middle of the tape.
So we give them both a stack, I think 3 tapes or whatever. Whoever breaks them first wins. It's like ready, set, go.
Oh, I bet you your brother is like the type of guy too. Like, I'm not fucking losing.
He just like, it was like he was breaking like those like clumps of sand. You know what I mean?
That are got a little bit of moisture, and you're trying.
And you think it's like, it looks like a rock, but you really just squeeze it and it breaks.
Yeah,
that's what it was. He just disintegrated them, like goosh, goosh, goosh. My brother did all 3. The other guy's like not even close. It wasn't even close.
No way.
And then
I can't believe he put his career on the line.
And then we had superfan Manny Fajo in at the time. And we were kind of respectful of this guy because we did know what you're saying. Like, what you're just saying right now is that this isn't good for him. He's not going to probably get on.
It's a lose-lose situation for him.
We probably shouldn't bring huge attention to it. Where Manny does not get the memo on that.
No, so he just
goes, you got your ass kicked. You got your ass kicked by a guy who's never done this before. You're going for the world record. You're out of your mind. Like, he just kept like we were all howling because it was so fun.
Let me guess. His first excuse was it's all about longevity. How you're trying to go for a long game, not fucking as fast as you can do 3.
Whatever he was thinking, he had never considered in his life
that he could lose.
No, that there's actual real men with like real strength that could, if they chose, instead of building houses, to go into tape breaking, they're going to crush you.
No, but of all the people I know, he literally picked the worst person to go against.
Yeah, I know.
Like, and I would say in a surrounding area of like from here to Toronto, I'd put money on Paul.
Yeah, right. But he's like, but that's the thing. Like, I mean, if you're living in where you're all in an office setting, and you go down to your yoga class, you know, for lunch hour, and then
you're looking at all these weak hands, and you're like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah, you're shaking.
Nobody's better than me.
And then you get out to the country, and you see some guy with fucking, cast iron hands. And
speaking of which, this is brought up the other day. I was talking to a family member about handshakes.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse than getting a limp, like you go to give someone a handshake and they give you just that limp noodle.
Yeah.
And it's like, buddy, I'm going to fucking break your knuckles.
One thing worse than that is when the guy grips too soon.
Right.
And makes you feel like you gave him a limp noodle.
Yes.
Because you know how insulting it is to get a limp noodle, and then when the guy grips too fast, you feel like you're that guy.
Right. And because they can go in quick. Their hand goes in too fast.
If you grip like you're gripping on the first knuckle instead of gripping on the
on your back knuckles,
instead of what's this one called? The second knuckle.
Yes, instead of your first
instead of the first one.
I want to get it on the first one so I can really fucking firm grip.
Yeah, you should be touching whatever this is called.
Yes, whatever it's. We're not in the medical field. We'll admit it.
You want to go where the two like thumb creases touch. Yeah, like your scissor and thumbs. That's how you should.
I remember I went to a London Knights game one time, and you know who always gave that, like the fast one and way too like unexpectedly hard when you were like, I want a fucking do over.
Basil McRae.
No, Robbie Schremp.
Robbie Schremp.
Yes, he was apparently. So I know this through my cousin's
I don't
husband.
even know if this is a real name.
Rob Schremp. He's like one of the best London Knights players in probably top 10 in recent history. No joke. Like, and we're talking a lot of great hockey players played in London.
And that is a pretty wicked handle, though. You got to admit.
Yes.
Rob Schremp.
He never
made up.
He didn't make the NHL. Like he got drafted by the Islanders, and then he kind of was in the, I think he was in the, bounced around the HL bit, but never made it huge like a lot of other London Knights players did. But I remember meeting him because I went to a London Knights game. I got tickets from my cousin's husband who runs the show in London, kind of, and he introduced me to him, and he went in so fast, and he gripped my hand so like he wanted to tear my hand off. I'm like, what the fuck? I want to. And my cousin who was with me, he's like, I want to fucking do over. He did the same goddamn thing to me.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, and
double did it.
Yeah, and my cousin.
That's a pattern now.
Yeah,
it's not an accident.
No. So then we said to my cousin's husband, we're like, what's with this guy? And he's like, oh, he's real insecure. That's his way of showing his dominance is going in for a bullshit handshake.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take a shit in his pillowcase. How about that?
Yeah, like it was one of those times. But no, I just saw it so happen.
It is weird. Trump does that too, where he'll like do real overbearing handshakes in order to gain control over people, and he goes over top of them. It's all this like posture and bullshit. I had customers that would do that too, do little like psychological things to try to put you like at a lower level.
Yeah, to kind of create their masculinity when it was not necessary.
Yeah, you know who doesn't have to do that? Real men who don't.
Yeah, exactly. I just want a normal fucking handshake. What I'm talking about, what I don't like, is looking you get a limp noodle, and it's like, or you can tell a person moisturizes their hands heavily, and it's like, dude, fucking, like for me, I got calluses on this fucking hands.
Yeah,
like,
I feel embarrassed if a person's hand is obviously rougher than mine. Then I'm like, I'm embarrassed, sir. Like I am, I am a weak
human being to you,
and I appreciate that. But if then you go shakes like a city guy's hand that's never worked a real day.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you are a legit pussy. Like you have never. And even some of them, those guys work out. Some guys work out, and you can tell they work out. And some of those guys will get rough hands from working out.
Well, they did. No, but there's a difference between getting blisters and getting calluses.
I guess so. You got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
But there was, there's a certain strength that real work gets you that you can never get.
You can never duplicate
from like exercise.
Yeah, because but also exercise. The guys that got those fucking like massive fucking hands from lifting weights, you can see it on them in the first place. You know, like usually they're roided up.
Oh yeah,
and it's like, dude, you're cheating, but you're cheating before you're starting. You know what I mean?
It's always the guys that you don't expect that are like just little wiry fuckers, or like they're just like, even though toughest UFC guys, like they're not like
they don't stick out
big muscle heads.
They don't stick out like sore thumbs. Like I always say, look, when you see a guy that's like clearly all he cares about is the gym, I almost want to say, dude, grab a golf club, swing a baseball bat.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what you can fucking do.
Oh, and most of those guys can't even wipe their own ass.
Exactly.
I know. Sometimes it's like almost like one of those girls that gets too big of lips, you know, like you take it too far.
Too far. Just a hair. I got nothing against people that are like healthy and take care of their bodies, and you know we're not discriminating here.
I just don't want to have like
it's the 1%ers we're making fun of here.
Yeah, I don't want to have big muscles, because then you have like eventually you have flabby muscles. Like,
exactly.
Right. Like, so even if whether you're fat or you're muscly, you're gonna look the same when you're old. Right?
I'll go agility over anything any day, because agility is more long lasting than that.
I always do the toe test. You know, if you can't touch your toes, you got to make some huge changes.
And it's a simple thing.
Yeah,
it's a simple task.
Yeah, just touch your toes without bending your knees. That's what you got to do.
In physical education, it's the first thing they teach you. Touch your fucking toes.
Yeah. And I think if people just did that once a day to check they could still do it, I think that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
It's just an easy thing. Just wake up and touch your toes. Try to. And until you can do it. I don't know. I remember one time I was tying my own skates while standing up. My brother thought I had superhuman powers. He's like, how do you bend like that?
Hey, man, people take it for granted. But like I take it for granted putting socks on or tying my shoes. Like a lot of people can't.
Right. Yeah, man. How terrible would that be, not being able to put your own socks on?
Slip-in shoes became popular not because they're convenient. It's because people required them.
Yeah. I couldn't see their feet.
Wow, or they can't bend over and grab the back end of the shoe.
Oh, you see those? I saw a whole rack of those shoe horns that are like 4 feet long. like a shoehorn?
I only got introduced to this because my wife had to bust it out because she's heavily pregnant right now. And she's like, I think I need a shoehorn. And very understandably so. And
they have the long ones.
You can be standing straight up.
Yes.
She's just got a short one. Like, she still tries her hardest.
Yeah, my father-in-law brought over a long one to hang it in her house for when he needed to put his shoes on in her house.
Really? He brought one over so leave
it at our place.
Yeah, but that's awesome. Yeah. But he's doing that because of age, not because of...
Yeah, I know, but it's balls move, eh?
Yeah, it is.
He's like, sometimes I want to put one on at my daughter's house. So I'm going to leave it. No, I got one. I'm okay. So sometimes I want to put my shoes on at my daughter's house.
You mind leaving this here?
I bought you one.
It's no different than...
You ever seen a long one like this, he says? You don't even have to bend down. I got one for you.
It's just like at my house, I have a bench when you come...
Throw me that red one. You got a bench?
I got a bench, and it's not for me or my wife. It's for people when, like, elder, like my grandfather, when he comes over, sit down, put his shoes on before he leaves. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's just a courteous thing. And mainly show.
Yeah, I always have a place like a chairs by the door.
It's also so people don't stare. You don't stare at my fucking washer and dryer when you're leaving my house.
I would like to. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, let's see it.
There we go. Christmas,
live or die.
Christmas, live or die. This is where we have to discuss Christmas traditions.
Cranberry sauce.
Oh, live or die? I'm going live on cranberry sauce.
I'm going die.
All right.
I'm going die on that one. Because I never needed it. I'm not a cranberry.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I like it more than the turkey. I would just eat the cranberry and no turkey. What about candy canes?
Not necessary.
Agreed.
Not necessary at all.
Ditch the candy canes.
Ditch the candy canes because they're like, it's the one candy that really you give a child. If you give a child 4 candy canes and then a fucking a sucker, they're gonna take the sucker all day long.
Anything but a candy cane. Yeah, it's like it's like an old lady candy. It's like
if you're gonna give a homeless guy, if you had a whole bag full of candy,
like giving toothpaste.
Yes, if you had a whole bag of candy, random candy, and you look down and there's a homeless guy, and you're gonna give him some of your candy, you'd give him some of your candy canes.
Yeah,
that's the way I look at it. I'm not saying that disrespectfully, but if I was gonna hand something out for free.
And those Halloween candies that are only come out at Halloween.
And Tootsie Rolls.
That are wrapped in they have like little picture bats and a witch.
Yeah.
And you got to chew them forever.
Yeah. And I'd throw Tootsie Rolls in that boat too.
I ate a lot of Tootsie Rolls this year.
I'm not a Tootsie Roll person.
I ate a lot of them this year. We had a whole bag. Anyways,
what else?
What about Christmas cards?
You know what? I'll take the Christmas cards. I do like. My wife is heavy Christmas card. Like I had to recently.
I already got yours.
Yeah, I had to recently mail out like 100 of them, and stamps are expensive.
I don't even know what like you're way ahead of the game, man.
Yeah,
like there's a lot
early.
I hadn't even thought of my idea.
Yeah, early. And my wife's raw on it, man. She's heavy on it, like fuck.
But you like getting Christmas cards?
Well, I like I said, my wife is heavy on it. She loves it, and fill the fridge full of your friends' fucking family Christmas card. And
sometimes it's a way to keep in touch, like keep up with what's going on in people's lives, because otherwise I don't know. Yeah. I kind of like those Christmas cards where people say like a little story about what happened in the year to their family.
Oh, okay.
Because then you kind of know like what's up. With some of my friends, like I don't know, like from school or something.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, my oldest is off at school and my youngest is still working at the mill or whatever, And you're like, oh, that's nice. But because otherwise I don't think of them or anything. Mm-hmm. But that's the weird thing is that I feel so much pressure to give 100 people a Christmas card every year of my family.
We did a little, for this year we did pictures for like pre-baby pictures. So it was easy. Like those were happening no matter what. So you put those in the Christmas card.
Yeah, that was nice. It's already done for you.
Right. It was already... Put it in Vistaprint and fucking.
I don't even see my kids anymore. They're just all over the place. So I can't get them together for a picture. Oh, I am going away on a vacation.
Oh, right on. Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to the Azores.
The Azores?
Yeah.
You are, eh?
Yeah, for New Year's.
Right on.
Yeah, you know the Azores?
Wow.
It's in the center of the ocean. It's owned by Portugal.
So you're going on a boat trip again?
No, we're going on an airplane.
No, but like, is it
it's an archipelago, but we're staying on the one island.
Oh, cool.
But I'm going to rent a car and we're going to drive around the island, and there's lots of hot springs on that island.
Right on.
And there's like a tea plantation, and what else are we going to go see? It's going to be good.
Like, is one of those mud pits where it's real hot, like a fucking sauna or like a hot tub?
Yeah, it's like you got a big, you ever been to hot springs?
Yeah, well, I went to, like in St. Lucia, we went to the mud pit hot springs. Like, it was fucking mud, but it was...
Yeah, these ones...
These ones are water, probably, I'm guessing.
Yeah, water, yeah. And they just let the geothermal kind of heat them up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a big swimming pool, but it's hot. And then you walk around and there's bars and shit. And
oh, cool.
Yeah, it's like being at a resort kind of, but...
Right on.
And so the weather's not... like hot. It's like only like spring weather, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll be in the teens, but it'll still be, and it's kind of like a taste of Europe for the kids. And I think it'll be my last time being able to get away with the kids, you know, like before they're.
Yeah,
like,
so you're going on a good little adventure.
Yeah, with the four of us for probably the last time where it's just going to be the four of us.
Right. The next time will hopefully be, you know, you hit the old 10-year mark later on, and everybody's at the adulthood scenario, heavy adulthood. And by then you'll have spouses
or girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever, and you know, and you gotta like there's other parties. So I remember we did that with my family one year. We went to it was like Christmas. My dad just gives my mom a bunch of like travel brochures, and then my mom's like, she says, you can go anywhere you want in the world. And she says, I want to go to Disney World with my kids one last time. So then we all just canceled our New Year's plans and rented a Winnebago and drove with my mom and dad to
That's cool.
Florida. But we were grown-ups. Like I was just about to get married, I think.
Really?
Yeah. And it was fun. It was fun. We went to...
and that's... She could have said anywhere in the world. And she was like, yeah, let's just go close and we'll fucking...
Yeah, drive to Disney World. And when you go drive to Disney World in Winnebago when you're like a little kid, it's like it seems huge.
Right.
When you go in 6 adults...
Yeah, it's totally different.
Oh, it's a smelly vehicle.
Yeah. Everybody's farting.
Oh, you're just grossed out by your dad. You have no idea how gross that old man is. You know, like he's like, why does he smell so bad?
Yeah. Give me a piece of bologna. I've been driving for 18 hours.
And I remember like, but it was so fun because you kind of like, it was kind of different when you're adults, you know, you're kind of going and you're having a different kind of fun, you know?
Yeah.
So I am looking forward to it because my kids are, by all accounts, adults now, and they're pretty cool people. I like hanging out with them. That's cool too. Wish they would like me as much.
Well, maybe this is that one trip to fucking heavily get a good connection going on.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Let me see. I got a dinger here.
You got a dinger, I heard.
We got a single account code. I'm pretty sure that's not for me. I didn't know if we had a comment or some sort of thing. I don't think we
go for that.
Ever have that. But if you do want to ever send us a little piece of feedback, you know how to do that. Give us a message at thedutchhall@gmail.com or hit us up on socials, Instagram or Facebook, any of that shit. We're on it.
Yeah, we want to hear what you got to say.
Yes, we do. And we have one last show for season 10 before we move in to our 11th, unprecedented 11th season of the Dutch Hall. And it is going to be our Christmas Spectacular. And our Christmas Spectacular, we will be joined by the Beaver.
Yeah.
We will be joined by Johnny Renton. We will be joined by Friendship on a Stick. And many more special guests. It will be a Christmas game show.
Right on.
Where it'll be 2 teams competing for real points.
Oh, right on.
And I'm excited about it. It should be a fun time for all. And that will be the next episode. I think we're recording that on the 14th. So
I always like the suspense of what's next.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you know me, I always just go with the flow and I never ask what's next. I just kind of, oh shit, this is happening.
And we will be shutting it down until we start the next season in the new year. And we'll get a sneak preview of the first episode of PNS.
PNS.
Pete's News Show.
Oh, right on.
Which will be either a segment or a feature on our channel for the new year, but it's something I'm working on. Showed you the setup there of the old.
Yeah, I did. I like it. I really do.
It's a nice opportunity to write new jokes using like visuals.
You're really jumping into the modern era.
Yeah, I had to do something. You know,
yeah. You're
got to do something.
Taking a nice leap.
And if you guys want to, if anyone's out there looking for some way to raise money for your local charity or service group or sports team, anything like that, give me a call, give me a message, and book a comedy show. Why not? You'll get a portion of the ticket proceeds. You can have bar and food, a live auction or silent auction, and a 50-50 draw, anything like that. Raise a lot of money for your club. And why not have a great comedy show? It's a reason for everyone to get all together.
Have some laughs.
Yeah, give us a call. Give us an email at spikyballstudios@gmail.com, and we can get you an excellent comedy show to come to your town. And it doesn't even matter where your town is. Anywhere, we'll do it. I swear to God.
Yeah.
That's everything for ads. Let me go to famous huge cocks, Beaver.
Yeah, what do you got here?
This is a game where I will give you 2 people.
Yeah.
And you have to tell me which one of these 2 people has the legendary huge cock.
Okay.
Okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
First is Arsenio Hall or Eddie Murphy. Who has the legendary huge cock?
I don't know who Arsenio Hall is.
Oh, really? The Arsenio Hall show?
Yeah.
You ever watch Coming to America?
Oh, yeah.
Who's the other guy?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd say him.
No, it's Eddie Murphy.
Really?
Yes, apparently.
Apparently he's
numerous sources.
He's, yeah, because it's all hearsay, right?
Yeah, it's numerous sources. This next one, which of these guys, Marky Mark or Vanilla Ice?
Ooh, there's 2 questionable ones because you never know what Marky Mark's doing. He's always the guy's starting his day at fucking 3 a.m. and
you never know. You
never know. And then
feeling the vibrations.
Yeah,
feel it.
And then we've got Ice Baby here. But he's in the construction game now. I'd say him.
Marky Mark it is.
Really?
Yeah. The Calvin Klein's ad apparently showed that he has packing.
Is that why he was Dirk Diggler on?
Yeah, that is a prosthetic though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a sweet thing. Okay, here's a good one.
Wouldn't that be the ultimate? Like, if you were an actor, have that as your like.
Oh yeah,
that would be the ultimate role. Like, I bet you he took that role in like 0.5 seconds. He's like, done. Yeah. I don't even care if you're going to pay me. I'm doing it.
That's one of my favorite movies ever. It's so fun.
It's one of the best.
It's such a great movie.
Would you not say it's top 10 movie?
Oh yeah, I love Boogie Nights. If you put Boogie Nights on at any time, I'm in. Watch it.
Yeah,
it's a good movie. It's such a good movie. I watched it in the theater. I just loved it. You know, I couldn't believe how much I liked it. Anyways,
you watched that in theater?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
With my wife. Let's go watch Boogie Nights. I asked her what she thought of it after we watched it, and she said, "I thought the ending was pretty long." That's what she said, referring to Marky Mark's huge cock. How about Justin Bieber or Eminem?
I'd say probably like Eminem's a little bit quiet about life. So I'd say Bieber.
It is Bieber.
Yeah.
It is Bieber. Apparently, vacation pictures leaked of huge Bieber cock. Let's go into world of rap. 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Or Jay-Z. Who has the legendary
50 Cent
huge
talks
cock?
a big game, and Jay-Z's quiet. I'm going to say the humble man of Jay-Z.
Ah, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Jay-Z is actually the huge cock there.
Yeah, Beyonce, she loves it.
Okay, to the world of sport.
Yeah, let's see. What do we got
We
here?
got international sport of soccer.
Oh, here we go.
Is it Lionel Messi or David Beckham?
It's got to be Beckham.
Bend it like Beckham. It is Beckham.
It's got to be Beckham.
Probably a long hooked cock.
Yeah.
Yeah. And finally, we're going to end with this one. Which Batman
Which Batman, eh?
is known for having a legendary
It's got to be
huge
Clooney.
cock?
It's got to be Clooney.
You want me to list out the Batman?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's either Clooney, Keaton, Christian Bale, like Michael Keaton,
Yeah.
Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, or Adam West. Those are all the Batmans I can think of.
I'm going Affleck.
Ben Affleck, ding,
Yes,
ding, ding.
yeah.
Oh, man, came on strong. Started out slow, Beef,
Start out real slow.
but then you really came on strong at the
Ben
end.
Affleck. He's got J-Lo, eh? He's got to be packing.
Apparently, numerous sources have claimed Affleck has got a cock on him. And I would say, I would have stuck money
On Clooney.
on Affleck having a small cock.
Oh, yeah.
A small cock. He seems like a small cock guy to me.
Yeah.
He's like honestly, I don't want to say anything against the guy, but Vince Vaughn, come on. I don't think he's got anything.
No.
And he's got super confidence, right?
No, he's
But
got
he's just too big.
Yeah.
That even if he's got a fair size hog, it's still going to look small.
It's going to get hidden.
Yeah, by his big body.
Yeah.
That's what it is with those big guys. You better have a big one, to really look big, because otherwise it's going to look medium. Where you got a medium-sized hog, it looks huge, right?
Right.
And then look at a guy like Brad Williams, his cock's just average, but looks massive.
Massive because he's only fucking 3 feet tall.
Yeah. There's advantages to everything.
Yeah. Perception to everything.
Yeah. That's why I always, if I'm going to send a dick pic, I always put a Barbie doll hand by my dick, right? Just thinking that it would add scale. And they'd be scared.
Well, I think you might want to go a little bit bigger than a Barbie doll because then the perception is extreme.
Yeah, I want them to be afraid.
Yeah.
Frightened. What is this man?
Yeah. Where did he come from?
Yeah, I don't want them to say yes because I actually that'd be terrible.
Right.
I would. Yeah, I would disappoint them immediately because I wouldn't have a 20-foot cock.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. We did every game but one.
Have you ever asked your wife that?
What?
Would you prefer me to have a bigger dick?
Ooh, I have not asked her that. I think she'd just prefer one that works. But no, I don't know. I have never asked if she would prefer a bigger dick.
My wife said no. I would not want it any bigger.
Yeah. If you can touch the back wall, you've done your job.
You're right.
You got I can't imagine anyone if you're touching the back wall, they're not going to say they want more.
Yeah, if there's positions you can't do.
Yeah, if you have to eventually say that one hurts or then you don't need a bigger one.
Right.
But if you've never had those experiences with your spouse, then most likely,
kind of like that one comedian when he's like, what's his name? Gillis. He says that joke about fucking. This one guy told him, when you first start dating a girl, make sure you don't put it all the way in. And he's like, what? All the way in? I'm just hoping to get it in.
yeah.
He's like, I didn't know you could stop halfway. It's like it's either in or it's not.
Yeah, you just put it in there. Yeah. But if you're touching if your wife has never, or girlfriend or whoever has never exclaimed in some sort of discomfort at one point or position, then the answer will probably be yes for that person.
Oh,
if
you ever stirred the stomach, it's
yeah. If you haven't put it in her guts, then she's gonna want something. Try something bigger,
right.
But if she's already got more than she can really use,
then you've done your job.
Just wasting it. You're just trying to. What are you trying to do with it?
Right.
You ever see some of those pornos, like masturbation pornos, where girls just try to put like a dildo that there's no business
It doesn't make
putting
sense.
into a human? Like it's just like a giant thing. It's not going to work, you know?
I don't even know how that. Yeah, like
sometimes they're skinny at the top, and then they go down to this great big huge like volcano base, and the girls just work themselves down to it till they're like in a horrible state.
And there's no way they're comfortable. There's no way. Like they're ruining their insides.
I know, it's so weird that this is a whole thing. You know,
There's got to be a perfect length. That why fuck with it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why mess with a good thing?
What do you?
Well, that was a good one.
I don't know why why there's such disparity.
Right.
You know, like why does some guy have 8 and some guy have 5? You know, like why can't we just all be in the same boat? If we all are the same size, you know, then it would be nothing.
Right.
But just the fact that, you know, there's bigger ones out there, it does kind of burn your ass as a dude, you know? Like even if I have a fair size, like I'm happy with mine, but like I know there's guys out there with huge cocks that are way bigger than mine.
Right.
You know, and then I'm like, I hate those guys. Right? Like it sucks that they're out there. Cause you're like, well, wouldn't, you know, like there's no equivalent for, I guess, it's like it is weird, man, that like we would like women like that makes a difference, but there's no opposite that we would be like,
right.
Like, you can't say tits, you know, like, cause we like all tits, you know, like let's face facts.
And
it's
we
not
like all vaginas.
All vaginas.
Other than one. The steroid ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we learned that.
Yeah, we don't
I'd never looked at that picture though.
Oh, it's scarred me.
And our relatives' vaginas are gross.
Yes.
All of our relatives. And then, but other than that, they're all great.
Right.
And yeah, that's true. It is weird. You look at them, a million of them on the internet, and they're all pretty much the same. You know, like,
yeah, serve the same purpose.
But they're all wonderful in their own way. And if you just get a glimpse of a new girl's that you're not supposed to see, that's terrific, you know, and you know what? All of them would think it would be nothing, you know, like if I was to show my dick to a girl, for me to show my dick, nothing, right? It doesn't take anything for me to show my dick, but to them it'd be a big deal, right? Because it's on my dick, right? Or it'd be horrifying or traumatic, whatever category you want to put it in. And then assault.
You ever send a dick pic?
Never.
Me neither.
No, never sent one. I've taken many pictures of my dick over the years. But
it didn't pass the test, the send button test?
Well, I never sent it, no, but they've been in slideshows and wedding albums and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, like if you had one of those like disposable cameras at your table in the late 2000s or early 2000s.
I remember that. You'd take a disposable camera, go take a dick pic and just leave it.
Yeah, in the bathroom or whatever. It's an open bar.
Yeah.
Take those pictures. You just take a couple of your cock right at the table. Just pull your pants open a bit and then just laugh. That they're gonna see it when they're developing all their wedding pictures.
They'll be like, I wonder what's on there.
Yeah, I can't wait. I wonder if grandma's on this one. And then they're developing and they're looking at it like, who's cock?
I never thought of that.
We did it all the time. At weddings, we did it all the time. It was always at the 1 o'clock in the morning idea.
Right.
You're like, you take the camera, the table camera, and just fucking click a picture of your dick.
I wonder.
Actually, it's probably more like a 9 o'clock, like right after dinner.
Yeah,
that's when you're the drunkest at a wedding.
But I wonder if there's how many people that are out there. I wonder whose dick that was in that.
I know. That's the great thing because it's never even on your table.
Right.
You take it off someone else's table and take the picture
and
of
then
it. And put it back on their table.
And all they're doing is looking at the fucking guest list and where they're seated. And I wonder who that was.
Yeah, I wonder. That's who,
because they narrow it down to nobody that really is.
Yeah. I love that, man. That was like the fun. That was great fun.
That would be a fun party joke.
Yeah, it's so great. I couldn't believe it when they started doing that at weddings.
Man, I remember those days, disposable cameras, fucking sliding that fucker sideways, and then all of a sudden, click, oh, she's empty.
Yeah. I know. There was a time period, a short time period where disposable cameras were a thing.
Big deal.
Yeah, and then they went away. But in that time period, lots of pictures of my dick. That was the only time, and it was never known that it was mine. It was always like an anonymous picture of my dick.
Right.
But it is funny.
That is hilarious.
We did it in. We used to take pictures. We used to take slide film up to camping with all my buddies.
Yeah.
And we with our wives and stuff eventually, and we would take like as a throwback to our parents, because we remember when our parents were young, they would go on vacation, and they'd have everyone who went on the vacation come back and watch the slides from the vacation.
Yeah.
You know? And
you do it then?
So in the 90s and early 2000s, we would go get slide film, which was like very rare at the time. And we would, take pictures at our Tobermory trip and then go afterwards to my friend's house and watch it. And we were one time at his parents' house, and there was a picture of our whole group up at the at Tobermory by the big map.
Yeah.
And he's got the slide projector projecting on the wall, and my buddy says to his mom, like, "Hey mom, what's Pete got in his hand in that picture?" Right. And so his mom goes right to the wall, to see what I got in my hand, eh? And what I had in my hand was my cock, right? And so you see this guy's poor mom go right up to the wall and then see my cock and go, "Oh, Steven," like she was mad at her son
that she got hook, line, and sinker right into it.
Yeah, saw my cock.
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
It was funny. And my buddy, my one buddy did this where I remember he had I'd like to play his music real loud, and he bought his first house. He's still pretty young at the time. And he took a bunch of those same, I'm telling you, like where he would grab the slide camera and take pictures of his dick. And there was one where he just kind of pulled his jogging pants and took the picture. You could see like the pubic hair and like a mushroom cap,
Yeah.
And so he's playing the music real loud. We're watching the slideshow, and his sisters are there and everything. And all of a sudden it gets to this one slide. It's just like his helmet and all this pubic hair. And his sisters are starting, "Oh, come on, like get rid of that." They're all mad and stuff. And then he goes on to the next slide, and then a couple slides further, and then there's a knock on the door. It's the police, right? So they're coming to complain about the noise. So he goes to the door to talk to the police, and he's saying he'll turn it down, and he's like getting it, "Yes, officer," all this stuff. And his back is to the screen. But the policeman's looking right at the screen, right? Like, So I go to the thing and I back it up to the whole wall is just like his cock. And then he's trying to talk like Mr. Honest Citizen, but I had backed it up to his cock's just behind him on the wall. The cop sees it, and then we're just like snickering under our breath, And then he turns around. "Oh, shit."
Was that a drink?
Yeah, it was a beer. Oh, I don't think it was very full.
Well, it's definitely empty now. Anyways, back to your fucking hilarious story of cops snickering. Or no.
Oh yeah. He was pissed, man, because he's trying to hold it together, and then he turns around, and his face was just priceless. Then we all
you couldn't wait to get out of there.
The cop? Oh yeah, the cop was fine. He knew we were fucking with him. It was great. But that guy loved getting naked, man. At that time,
everybody's always got a buddy that wants, like,
yeah, he was our naked buddy.
Yeah.
One time he got naked at his own New Year's party at this same house, and his sisters were like, "What are you doing? Like, we don't want to see you naked, right?" He's bare naked. He's just yelling like, "It's my house. If you don't like it, get out."
We always had a buddy that he'd walk through. We rent a hotel room after the bar, and he'd be walking midnight, 2:00 in the morning. He'd be walking through the hallways naked, just fucking streaking.
Yeah. In the hotel?
In the hotel. Didn't care. Get in the elevator, dick out.
My one buddy in university, he was walking home from the bar, and something in his head was just like, I wonder if I can make it all the way home naked.
Oh, shit.
So he took off all his clothes, and then he's just carrying them under his arm, and he's walking home nude, right? Like just saying, like, this is cool. And then
Cop show up?
Yeah, the cop showed up.
No way. These days, they probably let it go.
So he's walking through. No, he actually ran home. He ran home naked.
Oh, okay.
So he's got the clothes under his arm, and he runs home naked, and he runs into his house, and then he goes to the house, and he's just eating chips, watching TV, and he's naked on the couch, right? And the cops come to the door, and so he runs and gets some clothes on quick, goes to the door, and the cops say, we have a report of a naked guy who's walking through the town who came into this house, right? And my friend goes, oh my God, he's in my house, right? Should I be scared? Like, should I get out of here or what? You know, like there's a naked man that
He's playing it off.
You know, like that it wasn't him. And then the cops, I think, were on to him.
Yeah. Like we're inadvertently saying it was you.
Yeah, but glad to see that you have your clothes on now. But I think this guy was hilarious, man. Just like whatever idea came to his head, he did.
Right.
Like he didn't think of it. I like guys like that. Just stupid. Doing it for the sake of stupid.
Yeah, just off the cuff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I just want to say a couple things because that's pretty much our show for this week. So I just want to say a couple things. I know we're getting close to Christmas season, and I know this is a tough time of year for a lot of people. For those of you who are struggling, please reach out to the Dutch Hall if you are. We're here for you. We don't mind listening to your problems. I've been through it myself.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be on the other side. So don't let it get you down. You're part of the Dutch Hall crew, and we're here for you guys to have a good holiday. So just remember that. And thank you to everybody who supported us over the years. And thank you to Beaver for getting me off my ass to get doing this again. So
yeah, buddy.
We can start making shows. And hopefully we'll keep sending you guys great entertainment. Until next week. Anything you want to say, Beef?
No, buddy. You pretty well laid her down.
Yeah, that's it, everyone. So until next week, we will see you, NT.
Happy holidays.
See you next Thursday. Right? So much more flexible. Yeah.